Hi, I'm making this video because recently I picked up the guitar. I just got a sudden interest in playing it, and I wanted to share the experience with other people out there who may be interested in learning how to play an instrument, or the guitar in specific. Um, my experience, one day I was just sitting there, and Tom Petty's Running Down a Dream came on my music playlist, and I heard it, and I thought, for some strange reason, I just thought, you know what, I have a guitar upstairs, which I did. I just had an old one in the family that just hasn't been played in years and years and years. And I thought, I have one of these things upstairs. I want to learn how to play this thing. I mean, it seems pretty simple. How tough can it be? So I went upstairs and I picked it up and I started playing it. I just watched a video to learn how to do it, and they had one. There were videos there specifically on how to do that first little riff for Running Down a Dream, and I played it, and I was really bad at it, but I liked it, and I thought, you know what, this might be something that's actually worth pursuing. So I kept up at it. That was about 4 months ago. I do not consider what I do to even be playing the guitar. I just say, if anybody asks, I just practice, because when you first start out, it's really, really tough. I suck, alright? Or, I don't even suck. Like, I still have months to go before I can say that I suck. Alright, right now I'm still just kind of feeling out how bad I actually am, and on occasionally making a couple of right notes ring out, because it's playing guitar is hard. I mean, I've only been practicing for about 4 months, but I'm in my 30s, and my brain is pretty much already set in its ways so I don't really I don't adapt to new information as well as you might when you're a little bit younger. See, I'm really good at things like typing and reading text on a screen and opening doors and things like that, but when it comes to planting my fingers in the right spots, right, and then doing this, I'm just no good at it. It's a long uphill battle for me, so I have to practice constantly just to get that basic stuff right. So it's really, really hard, but there are a lot of benefits to it if you're looking to pick it up. First of all, it's really fun. Playing guitar is fun the first time that you make the right notes ring out, when you play something that you want to hear and it sounds like you know it should sound, right? It's just fantastic. It's like the first time that you do it, it's like throwing open a door, and you're looking out and seeing all the possibilities. You just think, wow, what can be done with this? And you've seen people play guitar on TV, and you hear it in music, and there's a lot of stuff out there that can be done with it. So it's like a whole world of possibilities. It's fun. You will hear music differently once you learn how to play the guitar. Or, I mean, this is really about any instrument. I recommend learning some kind of an instrument when you're growing up. I think it's at least as important as like learning math or learning how to read. Learning how to read through novels and books. You should have I think that it's important to have an appreciation for playing an instrument and knowing some things about music. That's just me personally. It never used to be important to me until I found out just how enriching it is. It'll develop your brain in a way that it hasn't had to work before. That's one of the things that intrigues me about it, is that I have to struggle to make my mind, make my hands and fingers move in the way that I want them to move, to try to make the sounds that I want to make. And it's something new for me, and it's tough, and it's kind of like working out. It's a struggle, but it feels good at the same time. Like, I feel like something positive and something constructive is being done when I sit down and practice. And I have a new appreciation for music too. Once you learn how to play an instrument, or once you learn a couple things, once you start out and kind of get the hang of it, you understand that what people do on the radio, if you've ever watched, if you've ever seen a concert or watched anybody perform, what they're doing is not only good, but it is amazing. You'll develop a quick appreciation for just how talented people are who play these instruments, and you understand that you're listening to somebody who didn't just pick up the thing and just start playing it right away. It's like you realize that what they're doing only comes from like years upon years of hardcore, steady practice. All right, you have to practice a lot to get to that kind of professional level, and I mean like make it. This is their lives. Like imagine your job and the amount of time that you devote to your job or your school. That's the way these people look at their instruments, and to do it like they do it, you have to do it as often as they do it. So it'll give you an appreciation of the amount of work it takes to get really that good, and it'll also make you want to learn more. I think it's stimulating enough to where you will want to think you should find it so positive that you will look at people and what they can do and think I do want to get better, and so it'll make you practice and you'll have a good time doing it. But a few last things that I want to mention is that playing the guitar specifically. I mean, I'm sure it's the same with all instruments, but playing the guitar is very, very hard. All right, I don't want you to have any illusions about it. You're not going to sit down and just start jamming out. You're going to sit down and you're going to pick this thing up and say, "Oh, how do I hold it?" And then you're going to go, "Oh, wait. So how does this go?" I guarantee it. So it's going to take a lot of practice, but it's fun. You should look at it as a positive, like a goal that you set for yourself. Don't be intimidated by it. Everybody sucks at first. All right, I promise you. I guarantee that if you turn back the clock, you'll see people like Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, or whoever else who are going like, wait. I guarantee it. Okay, everybody starts out that way. So don't think that it's anything special that you can't get, because everybody goes through it. And it's a tough, long road, but it's, I always said the good things come out of struggle. So it's something that you should, you should want to do it. And so if it's something that you're looking to get into, I definitely highly recommend it. I recommend it especially if you're a younger guy. And I'm sorry that it wasn't introduced to me when I was younger. Because now, like I said, I'm already older. My brain is more set in its ways. If you're a younger guy or a younger person, your brain is going to accept the information a little bit better, and you'll be a little more flexible, and you'll pick it up quicker than I ever could. So you guys have an advantage out there. If you're young, don't spoil it. All right, pick up an instrument, get an instrument, try to play it. There's just an ocean of information available online if you want to get started in it, and I highly recommend it. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you pick up an instrument and start playing.